Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 19 Grand Final. This Grand Final will feature Cyanide taking on Incept. And what a match this is going to be once again. You know, we are having Incept, who we just saw in our previous series, take on Cyanide. Definitely a group of familiar faces here in these grand finals, especially for our midweeks. But we are going to be seeing Hardpoint Bylab. It is going to be a best of 5. Of course, I'm going to be solo casting the match. Unfortunately, I'm Myksta, and we've already got these teams getting into it. Of course, first Hardpoint over on this 5-side. We were on board, you know, with CGAWCS there early on as he was rotating across the map to go into ice. Unfortunately, did fall there, and we are going to be having Incept here with these early stages of these games. Now, for those who might not be too familiar with these lineups, you got Excite, Jake, who is otherwise known as Invincible, Lakey, and Quincy, up against Kriv, CGAWCS, Carnage, and Vibesy. Right now, we are going to be having Quincy in this 5 hardpoint. He's currently contested though. A little bit of lag was there on his screen, but it seemed to fix itself up in the end. 21 points to 3 though. Quincy just searching for this target. Yeah, we did have a little bit of friendly fire coming out from the Atlas squad, our Incept squad, but they were able to pick it up in the end. You're going to be seeing them still pick off those kills off that surrounding hardpoint, and then rotate it back over through. Now, you're going to be having the next hardpoint over at that red stairs side. Quincy's still going to be spotting one, and he's just going to be chasing this player, and just going to be circling and hunting him down. Now, he's able to pick that one up eventually, and we are going to be having Kriv getting taken down. So that's unfortunate. CGAWCS will get taken down as well, and I'm on board with Carnage, who was able to get a couple of tags. The player's gone since outside, and we are going to be still seeing them trying to make something happen here over onto this red stairs control. Now, we do see in this one, 3 players down from our Sentinel squad of the Cyanide team, and they unfortunately they keep trying to push on forward. They had that control of this red stairs, and then they got taken down. Now, with that being contested ever since then, teams have been getting a couple of loose points here and there, but it has still that lead is still apparent to the Incept squad, and that is of course a 51 point to 19 and counting lead. Now, with that, the scrap time is going to go ahead and stay uncontested with the team of Cyanide right there, whereas now that it's rotated over onto this blue side, they've gotten that early control, they've gotten that early setup, they're picking off those kills as well, they're holding that hard point down, and that's what they needed to do. If they can do it for just 20 seconds longer, they'll be able to take the lead. And with that, you do see Carnage just being able to pick off one, getting tagged on the second, he'll get shut down. Kriv's always there. They've always got multiple people in this hard point, but the second they dropped one, the spawns were out, and Incept were able to capitalize on that, pushing on in and being able to go ahead and to take the hard point back for themselves. 25 seconds remaining. They're going to be just trying to set up and watch these injuries, boys. You notice there's always going to be a player on the top of that crate right there, and you do see players know to predict that, players know to shoot up there. And even though it's a good vantage point, a good place to hold it, players can get shut down fairly easy if they know how to shoot. And they pre-shoot it in advance as well. Now, you notice on the Excite screen, it's the first place you look when you turn that corner. But with only 2 seconds remaining, no one's going to be in that corner for quite a while here, as it is going to rotate over into this green side. It is going to be our Sentinel squad, who are there once again, as they do have their they do have that control, which is what I was looking for before I had a complete mind blank over on that one. There's going to be CGAWCS, who's going to be in that hard point. You got players over on green, got players over onto the red side of the map. Player just jumps on in there, makes everything his own there at that hard point. The entire team from Incept gets shut down as they push over through this red. Now, you notice the kill streaks out of Carnage. There's always a player that I know is always rocking those kill streaks, and I mean, look how effective they are in this overall game. I was able to pick him up. He's going 16 and 10, able to of course make a bit of a streak going for himself to be able to get the streaks in the first place, and you do see him just keep continuing that spree for himself as well. So they've got these points, they've got that lead, and it's only been 4 minutes into this hard point itself. You're going to be seeing players jumping over into the middle hard point area, of course, over at the Biolab, which it will be over next. And you are going to be seeing that hard point have now rotated there. It is going to be Incept with 3 players there in that hard point, though. As Kriv tries to contest this one, he'll get shut down. Let's jump aboard with Lakey, as he is currently in this contested hard point. Of course, Biolab, one of the most contested hard points in this overall map. As you can see, Lakey just trying to bide his time and shoot the right target. Unfortunately, he got shut down. Every player seems to jump aboard with does get taken. And we are going to be having Kriv with a double kill. Excite taking down one, and Carnage and CGAWCS picking off singles as well. Now Kriv over on, Jake over on purple will be able to pick off one before getting shut down as he pushes on in here. Players still contesting like a madhouse right now. Cyanide is just trying to stay alive, jumping and dashing and diving everywhere, trying to find these players, and the players can't seem to shoot him in return. He doesn't know exactly where anyone is, but I was surprised that he was able to make, stay alive for that long. But look at the scoreboard and look at the overall points on said scoreboard. It's 106 points to 82 as we hit our halfway point here in the hardpoint rotations. It's back over on 5, and it's back with the team of Cyanide in control of this hardpoint. Lakey's just going to slide on in though as he goes in for that kill. The entire team from Cyanide have been shut down there by Incept, and Incept are going to be setting up. They're going to be watching over these sides. Lakey, you notice he missed a couple of shots. He instantly dashed to the side, got himself back into cover, and they're able to just keep on holding, gaining these points. You notice with the scoreline here, 116 to 101, 15 points the difference. Contested hard points still for the moment. Jake's going to be here getting one, but not before he gets shut down by the other two. Quincy and Excite are there. They'll get shut down in return. Players all over the shop once again, using the reference like a madhouse in this hard point. Of course, the Biolab swapping over to 5 to the back-to-back consecutive congested hard points here. But we are swapped over. Hard point time is over, and now we're at the red stairs. Now you're looking at this one right now. You got Jake over on the top of the roof. He's got one player there, and that was player over onto the red stairs, capping that hard point. And that was Vibesy. Now Jake, since he's jumped on in, been able to get a couple of tags in, but he's still circling for this kill, and unfortunately he's going to still be waiting for that one because he does get shut down here in this one. Now we are going to be having Quins get those shots out and be able to hold that one. 30 seconds still remaining. Players still going to be contesting. I use the term holding a little bit too loosely because it didn't really seem to work out for them, and they actually get shut down shortly after I said it. So we're going to jump aboard with Joltegra, and we're going to see what they are possibly. You notice on the score, it's only 3-point difference here in this game, and we are going to be having 10 seconds remaining in this hard point. So we're going to be having something just popped up. We are getting sorry about that. I do apologize for that. Emergency admin problems at the exact same time is not ideal when solo casting, so I do apologize once again. But we are going to be having our Lakey on your screens, and we are going to be seeing what they can do in return to that. And you see them contesting over onto this blue side. You do see them being able to get those shots on. Vibesy with a nice double kill. Player's going to be there. No, he's going to get shut down, so that's unfortunate. We're going to be he's going to get taken down as well. Let's see what Excite can do. 27 seconds still remaining. Do you notice still a 4-point game right now? And that is going to be a 158 to 152, still counting towards the team of Incept. Now, we saw them in that last series when I was casting with Benny Sims. They were able to take out a pretty comfortable 2-0 victory. They started off with that hard point. They were then there in that in that capture the flag as well. And one of the things that I'd point out was in the hard point, they were down for 2/3 of that map. In the last third, they were able to clean things up. Now in this one, it's been back and forth throughout the entire game. It's always been close, and even with any team having a little bit of a lead, they've been always able to close that gap back up, always keep it close and congested throughout this entire game. And that's why it is currently 176 to 161. That's why it's still so close with 90 seconds still on this board. We are going to be seeing Carnage trying to contest this hard point. We'll get the shots off and kills on one. Looks for a second, and he gets that one successfully as he picks off another, and his kill streaks will be going to work for some more kills in that one. Now there's 17 seconds left, and it looks like these players might not be really wanting to contest this one in full force, so it's only going to be one player to do so, and that's going to be Lakey, who's able to do so successfully. Needs to be careful from the back though, and he will get taken down, but there's only 2 seconds remaining, so it's only going to be scrap time. 193 points to 169 though. That's the thing you got to keep in mind, and that is what you're looking at with this final hard point. 45 seconds here on the clock. Shots out. Joltegra will miss. He'll go for the slump. His teammate has his back, and you'll have them try to still go for these kills in the congested hardpoint. Now with 35 seconds remaining and these current scorelines, it still is possible to catch back up and take a victory here for the team of Incept. But they need to make sure they always pick up their kills. Watch out all these entrances, stop it from being congested. And 13 seconds remaining, 20 seconds on the clock. It's definitely a point here, but they need to be watching all of these entrance points. And you see that every time it gets congested, it's always from the other end. They're always going to relay back and try and get these kills. And you're noticing they're just swarming in desperation. It's just not going to work out for them. They're not going to be able to take out this map. A very close loss though. We'll see them defeated in map number 1. And that will be a 1-0 lead here to our Sentinel squad of Cyanide. And you're going to be seeing it around in kill cam in this one in just a moment. But I mean, that's going to be map number 1. Of course, it is a best of 5 series here for this one, and that best of 5 series will see it be a search and destroy next. And just seeing exactly what map it will be a search and destroy on Terrace. So we'll take a short break and we'll be back soon with map number 2 here in the series. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 19 Grand Final matchup between Cyanide and Incept. Now, for those who might be wondering, I do have someone joining me here to cast. Finally, from the dead, we have Lachdog. Now, Lock, it's first CG cast in a while, and it's back on Search and Destroy Terrace, which I'm pretty sure was your last cast here on CGTV. How does it feel?
It feels great to be back on CGTV. It has been a while. S&D Terrace, not so much. We'll see if I can enjoy it as we see the first kill go down. Cyanide is going to take down Excite. Nice scope there, but we see Jake take that one back on him. So 1-1 so far in the first round.
That it is, and make that a sort of a 2-1 in terms of the kills to for both these two teams, because both Jake and Excite have fallen. It is Lakey and Quincy left up alive for themselves here in this round, and of course going to be Kriv, Geltegra and Vibesy left up for the opposing squad. Make that just a 2v2, because as I'm talking, I saw that one coming, just psychic vision. This had to be the jinx, and I saw it coming a mile away. But we do have a couple of pre-shots there over to the dead body, getting baited there by the dead bodies in the bedroom. Great hiding spots for some dead bodies to hide out, just for future reference. But we have the bomb getting it planted, and look, we've got the bomb planted over on this A side. 2v2 players going to be circling back. And do you like what Lakey's doing here by circling back over to those stairs?
It is. It's a better play when you're in a 2v2 like he was, and almost gets the second kill. Kriv was able to pick up the 2-piece there to finish it off, but it's a good play to wrap when you got a teammate around the bomb. But when you don't, obviously it can get an injury diffused on. But that 2v2 situation, he definitely saved himself from being contested from above. Unfortunately, didn't really save him in the end, because Kriv was able to outshoot, and 3-0 for him at the moment in the first round, and that's going to be the first round over to Cyanide. That
it is, and with that, it's only 1-0. They're up 1-0 in the overall map count as well, but it's still early days in the search and destroy. It's only been one round. We're entering into round 2. And let's see what they can do on the attacking round here. I mean, they took out that defensive side, and that's one thing. That's going to be my next question. Attack or defense? Search and destroy Terrace. Go.
I'd definitely rather be on defense pretty much on most maps. Even this one, even though you can push quite easily on this map towards that A side, which is exactly what Jolt's been able to do. He's been able to jump in and get on that bomb. They got one player down, but that was Lakey, Vibesy and Carnage both go down. Now it's Jolt and Kriv. A lot of shots out there by Jolt. Didn't get any tags. He gets tagged up himself. He has to back off right over to the stairs. Gets contested, and now Kriv in a 1v3. Jake, Excite and Quins to deal with. He's got the shotgun out. Sees one to the left. He's got to go in and kill this player that's defusing the bomb. Going to get the first. There's 2 players in front of him, so he's going to try and back off that one. 90 seconds. All he's got to do is just stay alive. Keep it in close, but he can't. Jake's going to be able to take that kill, and that's going to be 1-1 on the scoreboard so far after 2 rounds.
Yeah, there's going to be a little teabagging action going on in the background there by Quins. I'm sure he learnt that from the Gears of War Y button days. But that's gonna be the defuse. That's going to make it 1-1, and you know, that's the score tied up. So you know, you sort of ride in your prediction there with that defensive round. It seems to have worked quite well for both these two teams in this one. But you know, being your favourite map, you definitely have a great amount of experience, I guess, for that area. I mean, everyone's favourite map happens to be that case, but we're going to be seeing a little bit of a mix-up in strategy as I was babbling over nothing, and that's going to be over onto this B side. Now, with that, they're going to be sending all 4 players there to try and defend that one. They did spot one player over on the tree, though, and he's going to be contesting that one, and he actually jumps a little bit too fast, so now needs to rotate all the way around to go back to that bomb site. But, you know, instead of calling out and letting his team do it, who, you know, his teammates actually were pushing forward for that angle as well, he sort of, you know, missed his opportunity to plant that bomb, and they're really just circling these kills, but it doesn't seem to have affected them because they've gotten 3 down and only Kriv's left alive.
Yeah, Kriv gets taken down, and I like that push there in the end. Just all 4 players going right up high, getting a view of all the defensive spots, and then they were just able to basically 2v4, trade off the first couple of kills, or at least 2v1 in the first couple of kills. They didn't even have to trade off, they never actually died. And when you've got a 2v1 gunfight, you're always going to come out on, well, not always, but most of the time you should come out on top. And that's exactly what they did. They got that bomb down, and then there was pretty much no chance. If you get that bomb down on B with 4 players up, the other team's not defusing. It's just not going to happen. So it was a good push there by Incept. We'll see whether the other team can try and make something happen here on their attacking round, because obviously, as I was saying, the defensive round probably a little bit more favoured on this map. So getting an attacking round very, very important here for Incept.
Yeah, it really is, and you know, I'm looking at these guys right now, and for some reason we do have noise coming in through for somewhere else on the stream. I do apologise for that. Someone's capturing a flag somewhere. I just don't know exactly what from. But you know, we do have Kriv being able to take down that kill in the meantime, and that is going to be a 3v2 situation right now. It is going to be Joltega with the bomb though, so keep that in mind. The bomb has been planted. Player's going to be over on the cliff. He's going to get shot at. He's going to get taken down. So that was a little bit of some misfire there from Kriv, but Excite was the one that shut him down. It's a 2v2 situation now. Make that a 1v2. Lakey, he spots one and he's chasing, but will he find this kill? No, he won't.
Yeah, he did get taken down. I wasn't sure. I don't know if you were on board with Kriv when he got taken down then, but I'm not 100% sure why he jumped. He was sitting in a head glitch, saw a player, and decided to exo boost up. That just puts yourself out in the open. So just sometimes the reaction double tap of A that a lot of players have, just working against him in that situation there, and it was an easy kill in the end for Lakey, because Lakey just sat behind the head glitch and picked him off as easy as you like. So 2-2 becomes the score, and as I said, an important round there for Cyanide to come back and win that round. And now we'll see whether the team of Incept can get yet another attacking round, as a scope just missing from Jake.
With that miss, he's going to be also carrying the bomb, which is a little bit of a weird choice. But Quincy doesn't. He seems to make up for it. So instead of that bomb carrier being, sort of running point, we're going to be having Quincy running point, and he's circling and he's finding these kills, and he's going to be
missing a lot of shots.
Quite a fair amount of shots. And getting taken down, and the round might have completely changed hands there. It's still going to be now a 1v2 situation. A little bit of lag down Vibes' screen that could have just cost him that kill. No, it doesn't seem to matter. Did he see the second one? Didn't seem to be the case. Excites. Is he going to poke that one? And he probably should. And there we go. And he will take out that kill. But that was nearly a very, very close loss there out of the squad of Incept.
Yeah, well, it was a good idea there by Vibes. I don't think he saw Excite. He didn't know where he was, so he just decided he's going to go for that plane. If he got it down, then a 1v1 situation with bomb down, doesn't matter what map, what bomb, you definitely have the advantage. So he's trying to just put himself in an advantageous position. Didn't quite work out for him as he got taken down by Excite there, but 3-2 becomes the score. Incept are in front. Let's see what the team of Cyanide can do as we'll jump on board with Jolt. He's going to be the one pushing hard. Jolt is going to be able to get that nade off, but gets taken down. Jake's going to take him down, and if Incept know who the bomb carrier is usually for Cyanide, they'll know that that's bomb down. They should be trying to work their way around to just get eyes on that pool and inside showers.
2v3 situation right now with Quincy being able to take down Kriv there. And it's going to be Carnage and Vibesy. Now, Vibesy has this bomb, and Carnage did spot one, but it was a little bit too late a reaction to start shooting because when he jumped over through the wall. So, Vibesy going to be trying his luck in a 1v3. Let's see if he'll be able to take it this time, though, because he's able to take down one. So it's now a 1v2. Now, he's got the Maws in the back pocket as well. You do see him just searching for one. Now, I do believe he might have got spotted there by one of the players from our Sentinel Incept squad, and we'll see what he's going to really make happen at the end of it. Player's going to be waiting over onto the bomb side as well. Remember, he's got the bomb, and Locke, you seem like you want to say something.
Yeah, I think it was a move actually to push across towards A. As soon as he didn't see a player start rotating, he kind of predicted the rotate there by Quincy. He's going to be able to get the kill in the end. Now he's going to try and push across towards this B side. He's got to get in there and plant the bomb, and it doesn't look like Lakey's going to chase, so a good play here by Vibes if he gets this bomb down, and he should, is planning it by 6 seconds. So that bomb's going to go down, and now he's going to be in a good position after being in a 1v3 here. And I was just saying that he predicted that rotation there from Quinz. Quinz actually did it. They didn't see each other, so Vibes knew that he had a clear path over to A. Worked his way across, got the kill, and now he's back with the bomb planted at B. Lakey taking quite a long time, and going through showers is going to cost him even more time working his way across towards this bomb site. He hasn't spotted Vibesy at all, and Vibesy spotted him, so Vibes can just play the clock here with 13 seconds left. He should be able to get this round now.
I do believe he spotted him, and no. Lakey played that one smart.
Did he get it though?
I think so.
I think he did.
I want to say yes. I want to say yes. I want to say yes. And that's going to be a yes.
He did get that one, and Vibesy very unlucky there to be killed that quickly in that gunfight. But well done to Lakey for cleaning up that round and saving his team from a bit of embarrassment. That was a 3v1 that Vibesy almost got.
It was so close, and the thing was that Vibesy played it smart. He rotated around, but when he did that jump, he got spotted, and Lakey was able to go, okay, you know what, I'm going to go for the contest. I need to do this, otherwise I'll just get taken out when that defuse. It paid off, and it was just COD timing. That's all it really came down to, and it was an unfortunate 1v3 miss, but there's always more opportunities left in the search and destroy.
Definitely is, and 3v3 situation. Quins and Jolt both down for their teams. Jake's going to be trying to search for that scope shot. Kriv is over there, but he's not going to be able to see him. He might have just spotted him there, got the call out from his teammate who is trying to push up that side. He's trying to work his way over towards this bomb site and allow Lakey to come in and plant behind him. But Lakey's actually up on the flank with the bomb, which I've seen a lot of teams do that. Play their bomb player on the flank on this map, and I always question it, because if that player went down, if Lakey lost that gunfight, then that bomb would have been down up top, that player would have spotted it, and it would have been an easy lockdown of that side of the map. Now they've turned it on, though. Lakey did get that kill, which helped his team. Now it's 1v3. Carnegs has got to try and work his way across the map, as Lakey did get that bomb down at B.
Yeah, he's going to need to rotate over, and this could be his chance for a 1v3. Let's see if he's going to really make anything out of this one. He's going to just jump off right there. And of course, Ian Petey wasn't able to use his exosuit for just that period of time, but players are going to chase him in that meantime, in that period of him being slow and able to take him down. So that's going to be 5-2, and that's going to be one round away from potentially rounding out this map. They've been taking out attacking rounds. They've been taking out defensive rounds. Incept have got this search and destroy down on point. I mean, I can see them taking one more round.
Yeah, definitely. They've definitely been playing better. Forcing 2 3v1 situations in 2 rounds straight. Almost lost the first one, but they still were able to hang on to it. And if they can keep putting themselves in that position, then I can see them definitely taking this one out 6-2, maybe 6-3, if the team of Cyanide can pull out a good round here. But we'll have to see who gets first blood. It looks like a 3-man push across to this side. Vibesy's actually playing this interestingly. Incept have all rushed past. I think he was waiting to spot if they were going to do it. They actually beat him to the punch. Quincy and Lakey both getting kills. Vibesy working his way back. He's going to pick up one, but he's behind the whole squad. But his teammates have all gone down in the good push there by the squad of Incept. They just all rotated through B. Just 4-man pusher. As soon as they didn't see anyone, they knew the A-bomb was being planted. They had the height advantage, and this should be their round. Yet another 1v3 situation for Vibesy.
Can he do it, though? That is going to be the big question, because, I mean, you saw, you mentioned it. They ran straight past him, so, he wasn't able to get there too early. His teammates died. they're not going to be too happy about that, considering it was his job to really hold that one out, and now he's got the added pressure of needing to try go for this clutch. You know, they easily spotted him there as he went for that bomb plant, and they're going to be able to take, or they were able to take him down, and therefore taking out the map. That's going to tie up the overall series here to 1-1, and you know, this is an interesting series we've got on our hands so far.
Yeah, it definitely is, and it will be interesting to see who can pull out map number 3. As just Incept, they looked very, very strong on that S&D. As I said, 3v1s in a row that they just put themselves in position. They got 3 kills, only one of them dropped, and they just played the map better.
That they did. We'll take a short break and we'll be back soon with map number 3. Capture the flag on Ascend right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 19 Grand Final. Now, contrary to what the scoreboard does say, the overall series scoreline is 1-1. I'm Myksta, joined by Lachdog, and this is Capture the Flag Ascend.
It is, and not really sure what to expect from these teams. You'd think that there's definitely a lot of slaying around the map and a lot of flag pulls, but usually not too many get too far on this map because it is so open around both flags. But we'll see what happens. Vibes is going to be able to be the one to pick up the first kill of the game, and all the players just working their way around the map trying to find that first gunfight, and all 3 of the first gunfights have gone over in favour of Cyanide, and Vibes almost picking up that double, couldn't quite get it, and but his team still pushed up fairly far.
That they have, and I mean, I'm looking at Carnage right now as he's circling. He knew a player came in through those doors and was able to pick off those kills. So far, no one's really been able to pick up a flag grab just yet, and it is going to be, of course, our Cyanide squad over here on the Sentinel team, who are going to be the more aggressive team, I guess you'd say, in this one, trying to get that first touch in. Now, that was Kriv who's been able to pick that one up, and there's going to be a player right in front of him there. I thought he was actually able to walk away with that kill, but he did get shut down, and right now, you know, it could be a couple more kills for them. But even though the kill feed is lighting on up, that was the first flag pickup, that we saw so far, and it barely went 10 meters from the flag base.
Yeah, it did. As I said, you're going to see a few flag grabs not go really anywhere. This map, you can be shut down so quickly once you go near that flag. Jake being able to pick up that kill on Jolts, Excite and Quinn's both taking down kills as Kriv was able to take that one. Excite did pick up the flag yet again. Dropped pretty quickly, and Cyanide will be able to get that return straight away. So yet again we see a flag grab, but nowhere near a flag cap yet. Vibe's going to see a player just go for that chase. Jake's going to pick up a kill there. He sees him. We're going to try and go for the shots. Kriv is going to get the stomp down onto Quinn's. 2 minutes gone almost in this game. Neither team really making it too much of a play. Excite's going to be able to grab that flag, and he's going to get across the mid. Very, very open. 3 players of his team goes down, including him. Jake's going to be there to try and stop it, but the return's going to come in. Jolt's going to go for the counter cap, and there's no one here to stop him. That's going to be the first cap of the game for Cyanide.
Nice 1 cap lead right now for them to be having. Of course, with 2 minutes 50 still on the clock, it is going to be Quincy taking down Jotegra and Excite killing himself, likely by jumping off the map. That's always an interesting one to say, but we do have one of the flags away from base for a moment, as it does just get returned right there. We're going to be having the kill feed just lighting on up right there as we're 1 quarter into this game, and I mean, some interesting kills just took place.
Yeah, Cholt able to outshoot someone on the head glitch there, and now we've got Sight on board. He's topping his team. He's on a 3 streak at the moment, 6 and 5, working his way across towards the enemy base. His teammates are all around him trying to push up. 2 go down though. Quincy is able to pick up a kill there as just waiting to try and pick up a couple more kills before picking up this flag. Quincy's going to get vibesy, but Jolt's going to be able to take him down, get that flag return. Lakey has picked up the flag, and now he's going to try and get out of there. His teammate is with him, so he should be able to get out with this one, but Kriv is also away into tunnels, and there's no one really there to stop him as Jolt's able to take down Quins, and Kriv is going to be able to take down Excite as well, but the flag does get dropped and returned. Kriv, he's going to get the second cap of the game, and yet again, Cyanide have started off well in this capture the flag.
their host seems to be their maps right now because they've been taking them and they've been taking them fairly well as well. Now, it hasn't been an easy game for them, even though the score is 2-0 and they're halfway to capping a third, but they've been taking it, they've been taking those kills and then they've been taking those advantages. Now, Incept have had a couple of those in return, but they've just been opening up a lot more than they've been trying to give in, and you see that with the 3-0 scoreline.
Yeah, just dominant so far in the caps, and in terms of kills as well, Kriv is 12-6, Jolt's 8-8, so it's really just Kriv looking at the scoreboard that's doing well in terms of kills. He's also got a cap to his name. Jolt's got 2 caps, and Quinns has sort of got away from the flag. He's going to get dropped there by Kriv. In the end, Kriv does get the return as a player does contest him and take him down. That's going to be Lakey picking up a nice 2-piece there. He's going to grab the flag and now start working his way across through middle map. There are players there to try and stop him. Is he going to be able to get around this corner? I think his teammates have him covered pretty well, but he does get dropped. Vibes, he's got away with the flag of his own. That does get returned. Both flags getting returned in the end. Excite going to get a stomp headshot there on Jolt, and 3 players down for Cyanide. This could open up a gap for a late cap here for Incept, but it doesn't really look likely as a couple of players drop. Quincy and Jake have got to go big, and Quincy is going to grab the flag. 11 seconds left. He's got time, but he's going to have to go massive here to get this one across, and he just gets taken down. Yeah,
unfortunately, running into a wall is definitely not the best approach when you're trying to run a flag. But that's going to be the end of the half regardless, and it's going to be 3-0. Now, you got to keep in mind the sides will now swap, so hopefully they'll be able to to make something happen at the end the end of these next 5 minutes, because 3-0. I mean, even though it's a bad scoreline, I mean, if you can get a cap a minute for the first 3 minutes, you're tied back up. If you can continue that, you'll be ending up with a 5-3 lead, and I mean, there's some pretty good numbers if you can actually manage it. With, of course, the caps that we've seen, we saw a little bit of a stalemate at the beginning. Then we saw some, nice 2-play caps based off kills. The third capture was a relatively easier one, as they were just off the respawns. It was a nice run in, and it was just convenient timing off those spawns to be able to run that flag in. Will it happen this time, though? I don't know. I really just can't call it this one, but Cyanide have their leads, and from what we know about Cyanide, they don't like giving them up.
That's true. If Kriv can continue his dominance with that, then it just opens up the map completely for his team to just take control of one half of the map and just run those flags. Because if you can get a Bell to be dominant on this map, you can just control one of the lanes. Lakey's going to start running this flag, though, down through tunnels, and we'll see whether anyone can cut him off. His teammates are in front of him. That's going to be Excite helping him out to try and contest this one. Vibesy was able to take down Excite, but Lakey's going to be able to clean up that kill in the end. Jolt, in the meantime, has picked up the flag and is starting to get away. His teammates are all around him. Lakey does drop with the flag. Quincy's going to take that one, though, and to pick it up, he drops as well. Excite's the only one alive for his team. He's going to be able to grab the flag. Not enough to stop that cap going in. 4-0 in favour of Cyanide.
4-0 is... It isn't the most ideal situation for them right now. 3 players dead, though. This could be an opportunity for something to happen, but no. Joltegra gets the hit there on Lakey as Jake also falls. Excite with a double kill. Excite with the triple kill. Quincy is going to pick up the flag, and this is where they need to move. They need to do it now, and they need to hope they can get this flag in.
Yeah, they do. They'd have to get this one. They can't afford to miss out on getting a cap here. They've got players down. Carnage is the only one really to be able to stop this one, but he's not going to be able to. Excite's going to be able to take him down. Quincy gets the cap in. So they've still got 3 minutes to get 3 caps, and that's plenty of time, really. If you think about it, you can get across the map in pretty much about 15 seconds. And but if they don't stop Kriv here from getting this cap himself, then they're going to struggle. Kriv's going to be able to try and take that player out, and he doesn't. Excite's going to be able to take him down. Vibes is going to grab that flag, though. Jake has the flag. He's pretty safe. Vibes is also fairly safe right at the back of this map. There's players pushing him from the left side, as we can see on that minimap. That's going to be Quinns and Excite trying to push here. He's got the shield out and waiting for his teammate to just try to pick up these kills. Excite picks up one. Jolt takes down Quinns. He's going to contest Excite here. Does get the kill just to save himself and buy himself more time, and this is all Cyanide need to do. Just wind down that clock or even get a cap just like that and make it 5-1.
That 5-1 is definitely promising for them. I mean, that flag got picked up, but it got moved a meter, and then that player got shut down. Now they don't need to play the aggressive game anymore. They just need to, hold it out and, focus on that passive play. And even with that said, you just saw a flag return. Even though they weren't able to get another capture here, Cyanide, they were able to get a flag all the way down to the container side of the map before it got returned by the Incept squad. 2 minutes remaining, 4 flag caps still in the air. Yeah, it's possible, but with them running another flag, I mean, Incept, I don't think they can be playing both 100% into offensive and defensive power right now.
Yeah, that's right, and Jolt's going to be able to take that flag. Excite's got his at the moment, and he's just trying to work his way across. He sees player, going to get taken down. Carnage just going to be able to get that kill pretty easily. Quinns is the only one left to try and stop this return from going in. Couldn't quite get it. He does pick up the flag. Going to have to try and save this one 1v4 basically. As he picks up one, can't pick up the second one. That's going to be a return, and this flag should be returned. Carnage is there to pick up the flag. No. Both flags get returned in the end, but still only a minute 15 left with 5-1 the score. Carnage getting taken down. Excite should be able to get this flag in and make it 5-2. But with a minute left to go, this would have to be absolutely ridiculous from the team of Incept to come back into this one now.
60 seconds, 3 flags. I mean, as you mentioned, it's just really a ridiculous thing, but Quincy's going to be running this one. If he can get this one, I can see it happening, and he will be able to get that capture. I can see them now forcing. I mean, they've convinced me. They've convinced me.
They need to slay out now.
Yeah, if they can slay out now, if they can push this play, if they can get these flags running, then they can make something happen. But look at what Cyanide are doing. They're playing completely passive right here, and I mean, Quincy unfortunately didn't spot that player to his left, but with 30 seconds remaining, I mean, they're picking off these kills, but unfortunately off the spawn, they just can't get there quick enough, and it does seem like that's going to be the map.
Well, I think definitely what's been important in this map has been the dominance of Kriv on that bell with this team of Cyanide. Jake is the bell player for Incept. He's 20 and 27. He just hasn't been able to get as many kills, hasn't been able to control a certain part of the map enough. And that is going to be the final score there. 5-3 in favour of Incept, in favour of Cyanide, sorry. Incept were trying to get back into it right at the end, but at the end it was just too little too late, and not enough time for them to work their way back into the game. And look at that, Carnage just being able to pick up that 2-piece with the barrel, and that is a very, very strong game there by Cyanide.
It is, and that of course now leads us into map number 4. It's going to be an uplink and an uplink on a Biolab. We'll take a short break and we'll be back soon with map number 4 and here in this grand final. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 19 grand final matchup here between Cyanide and Incept. It's currently 2-1 in favour of Cyanide. Uplink, a Biolab coming at you right now before these teams decide to end. But that's okay, because I'm Myksta, and joining me for this entire series so far has been Lachdog. Now, Lock, we've entered the game, so we have time to fill.
Time to fill is always fun.
Yes,
but I guess it's time to talk about the teams, talk about what's happened so far, and talk about the map coming up. Uplink Biolab. So far, we've had 2 respawns, both being taken by Cyanide, I believe, and the S&D taken by Incept. So we'll see what happens here on the uplink. I think this is the first respawn that Incept have been able to host. Is that correct?
Yes, that would be correct, because Assertion Destroyer was their only other hosted map.
Definitely could be a change, because we know Kriv WA can make things difficult for the Incept squad, but
he's not the only
we'll
one.
see. There's obviously been some pretty strong play out of Cyanide, not just in the slaying, but just the whole team setup has been too good for Incept. So Incept, they need to change a few things. Let's see what they do on the uplink rather than the CTF and hardpoint.
To be honest, a couple of players going off that white red stairs early crossover. Jake opens up though with a nice double as Kriv will take down Lakey. Now, of course, the early ball control is the aim of the game here, and Incept is, going to be having that control, and yeah, it is going to be exciting. He's going to be trying to throw it. Unfortunately, got killed just short of that throwing arm, and Vibes is now going to pick this one up. He's going to throw it outside the map, and he's going to take it to the grave himself, as that ball will now reset back over to the blue snow. It is going to be the team of Incept who are gathering around it. It's all about if they'll be able to pick it up early, and that is going to be Quincy who does get that one. So they're going to be trying to go for this throw, and so far, you know, the team of Cyanide, they might have a map lead so far, but in this lead, they've been just playing catch-up.
Yeah, that's right, but this should be a capture there. Quincy going to be able to go through for that one. Just a beautiful bit of slaying from the team of Incept. They were just able to dominate in the enemy base out on snow, get all the kills that they needed, control that roof on the red side of the map, and were able to get it through. And I believe Jolt's going to be able to throw that one. I think he tried to reset that one. Vibes is going to have to work his way across, throws out the stun, but it was a little bit too late, and the cap goes through. Quincy going to be able to get his second cap of the game, and some good play here so far for Incept.
That it is, and I mean, you do notice that that's going to be a 4-0 scoreline. That's only been for 90 seconds of this game so far. Quincy's going to be running for another now. His Exo does get taken out, and I thought that might have saved him for a moment, as all the bullets were just going above his head as if they were waiting for him to jump. But he did get taken, and that ball is still going to be there at the front of those red stairs. It's going to now get picked up there by Joltegra, and is going to be running it through red. There is going to be a couple players to meet him though, so he needs to be wary and needs to be cautious, and he's just going to be waiting for this one, doing exactly what I just said there. Now he's going to be going for this throw, and unfortunately it just fell short.
Didn't quite get it. Yeah, it did just fall short, and it's going to fall off the map as well. And Cribs now going to try and work his way across. Did pick up one, tries to shoot the barrels to take out the second one, couldn't quite get there as Vibes tries to get some shots out, but Excite doing what Kriv wasn't able to do, getting those barrels to explode. Excite currently 11-2, going huge so far in this game. He's going to just break that window there, but he's not going to throw it. He's going to back off into Biolab and let his teammates slay out, which is exactly what they're doing. Lakey's there to be able to take that one. Pass goes out. Lakey's now got the ball. Should be able to go through for the two-pointer, and yes, he does. Jake going to be able to cover him with that two-piece. And 6-0 so far for Incept. They are playing this half extremely well.
I'm not too sure if you noticed what exactly happened with the ball control there. He went over, whoever had the initially, I can't exactly recall who it was, but he went up in the air. He then got shot at, threw the ball directly down. The ball then bounced off the container, and he went straight into his hands. He was then able to run it on in and go for that capture, as you mentioned, with the help of Jake there to provide a little bit of support. So he was able to dive and just dodge as they went over for that capture. So it was definitely well played there for them. But as I was talking, we had Kriv running in for a couple of points of his own. That's still going to be 6-2, but with 96 seconds remaining, it's not a very nice scoreline.
No, 6-2, but you wouldn't want to be 6-0 down. It's better than what they had at the start. Vibes, you're just outplaying Excite. Excite missing a lot of shots, but he accidentally threw the ball out of the map, so they are going to have to wait for that 15-second reset. They have control of the reset point, but not if they get taken down like that. Jolt, Carnage, Kriv all go down. Vibesy on his own at the moment, tries to get that ball and get out of there, gets taken down, and now Incept have complete control of that reset of the ball. Now they'll be able to tick it up and start moving their way in. That yellow building is in play, so they should be able to use that to their advantage, use that to cover as some shots come out. Jake going to be able to pick up one, but his teammates all going down around him. Jolt's going to take that ball. Looks like he's going to try and run this one red. They're right behind him. He gets taken down. Jake's just there. Jake's going to be dropped, and now Carnage is going to be able to take that ball, just waiting for his shield to reset. Going to go up on the top of green, throw it through, and that's going to be 6-3 and a 3-point difference with 35 seconds left in the half.
3 points, the difference, as you mentioned, 30 seconds, as you mentioned. They can maybe make something happen here, but with that team down, it really doesn't seem like the best of cases, and they're going to be running it through yellow to try and get some points here on the board last minute to secure this half in their favour. But a couple of shots, Excite, I was wondering how he was going to be still alive, but he got shut down, so maybe not so many points there for them, as the ball will be thrown out to wrap up this half. So the second half is going to be entering in here 6-3. That is going to be how it wraps up. We still got another 5 minutes though, and you got to keep in mind the sides are going to swap. Cyanide, if they can come back, they can end out this game here in this match right now. in these next 5 minutes if they can just take the lead here in this uplink. Locke, do you see it happening, or do you see a Game 5 coming up?
I really couldn't call it at this stage. Incept, they're playing extremely well, and to be honest, I think it's difficult to call. We'll see how the first minute of this goes, but if Incept keep playing like they do, then I think we're definitely going to a Game 5 here in this one.
We had a little bit of a slow start there from the Incept squad, as we did have Quincy being a little bit AFK. I'm not too sure what was up with that, but he's back now, and he's ready to go to his... I was going to say to go to his death, but it was actually his teammates that got taken down. Either way, people are going to be dying, balls are going to be moved, and players from both these teams are still trying to run this ball over to that objective. Now, it is currently in the hands of Excite as he's running it through red. He's going to meet straight into the barrel of another player's weapon as he gets taken down. The pass now will happen. Lakey will get it. He was in prone, but he still managed to go in for that jump, get those points, and make it 8-3.
Yeah, 8-3, and I said the first minute's going to be all important, and that means they're going to score. I thought that was going to be 3. I thought Excite was going to be able to put that one through, but they've scored 2 points in the first minute, and the team of Cyanide haven't been able to score at all. So Incept starting off well, and I think they're just going to continue. Another throw going through there for Quins. 9-3 so far for them. Quins has 5 of their points. Lakey has 4, and 19-11 and 23-12 from the two Slayers, Jake and Excite. That's exactly how you want to play this uplink game.
We are going to be having Quincy working his way over, picking off one before getting shut down. The players spreading over through to this green catwalk side. We are going to be having the ball, of course, back at its initial location after that. After those points were put through, and Lakey being able to take down 2 before he got shut down. Now, Jotegra has this ball, and he's just dipping around these crates here before he gets shut down. Ball has been drop picked up there by 1, and I mean, you see the ball just being thrown out in a little bit of a desperate attempt to get his weapon back out. It's gone back over through that blue snow side. It's now going to be picked up there by Excite, though, because his team was able to clear that way and clear out those kills, and they're able to now progress over through to this green side. Going for that throw, though, this time able to get it, and that's going to make it 11 points to 3 with 2 minutes 50 on the clock.
Yeah, this one just getting out of hand a little bit for Cyanide at the moment, as Jake did pick up that ball, then got taken down. Lakey 21-14 has stepped up so far this half in terms of kills. Going big as he picks up yet another kill. 4 down there for Cyanide. This should be at least 1 point here for Incept. Someone's going to go grab that ball, though, to try and score, as that's going to be Quincy to take that one. He's 12-15, so he's just lacking a little bit in the kills, but he is going big in terms of getting those caps in for his team. He looks to be trying to go in for this 2-pointer, and he's going to do exactly that. 13-3, 10 points the difference between these two teams so far, and we've still got 2 minutes to play.
Jotegra is going to be running over with the ball in purple, gets stuck, unfortunately, has led to a triple kill on Incept's behalf, actually able to clean out the entire thing from there. Lakey being the main man for that one.
Oh.
Throw, an unfortunate throw. Lands the ball back in Jake's face as he goes to his grave with that one stuck there. As Excite will pick this one up, and I actually thought he was going to go for that throw in, but he for the whack in, but Crib's going to be doing that instead. And I mean, you see that. I mean, the ball wasn't even counted as a fist sign this time on the kill feed. It was counted as the actual ball itself. So the game knows what's up and they're able to get those points in. 90 seconds remaining, 13-5, makes it an 8-point difference. It is possible, and those kills could make another relay happen. But I mean, they got to be on point with these relays.
Yeah, they pretty much just have to continue relaying it to get back into this game. 7 points the difference. Carnage gets taken down. Jake's going to be able to take that ball. Is he going to go for the reset? Yes, he is. Right there. His teammates did get taken down, so the ball is going to be thrown out. No, it bounced back in here as Excite's going to be able to pick up that double kill. Lakey's going to clean up the third. They're going to pick up the ball. Jake, is he going to go for this green push? No one in his team's really holding the spawns, so the other team should be able to spawn right on top of their point, but it didn't matter. Jake was almost able to get through to the first jump, didn't quite get it, but he got the second one. 15-5, 44 seconds left to go. This game is over. Incept have pretty much taken this one out.
That's going to force a Game 5 here. Search and Destroy on Detroit will be your map for that one.
Lakey.
And I mean, the Incept squad, they're still going to be determined to be putting more points on. Lakey, as you mentioned, is going to be determined and just racking out more kills on 35 as well. Jake securing that kill, able to hit that 30 bomb. And I'm just wondering, are they going to be able to hit that 20-point mark with 15 seconds remaining? They only need one more for that. Will it be just a last-minute Hail Mary throw there by Lakey, or what? He's going to be going for the kills on that. Doesn't seem like anyone's going to be risking that throw in. It doesn't matter because they're going to be winning by a landslide. 19 points to 5 for an uplink victory right there. Definitely convincing, but we're going to be going to a search and destroy, you know, as I mentioned, on Detroit for map number 5. Still going to be an interesting turn to see how that will play out. I honestly, you know, can't call which way I think it will. Of course, we'll go back over to the team of Cyanide's host, but, you know, with it being over onto a search and destroy, you know, anything can happen. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back soon with map 5 here in our grand final. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the grand final of Midweek 19 for the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series. I'm Myksta, joined by Lachdog. This is Search and Destroy Detroit, and I am thinking, will we have this player spawn in, or will he be a little bit delayed? It does seem like it doesn't matter to them. Just there we go. The game is going to end, and once again, we find ourselves with time yet left to fill.
We do. It's always a fun time with time to fill, but S&D on Detroit. Unlike Terrace, probably my favourite search and destroy map. And
what do you mean? Terrace
really
is your favourite search and destroy map?
I don't know about going that far, but
I'm going that far. I think it is your favourite, and I think everyone here watching this match will agree with me that it is your favourite search and destroy map.
Okay, well, I can't really argue with everyone, so I'll just cop that one. But Detroit up there with one of my favourite search and destroy maps. We'll see how the teams are going to go on this one. I think obviously the defensive team going to have a big advantage, but definitely a hugely different structure to Terrace. Obviously Terrace with 5 or 6 different levels to it, whereas Detroit, it's just all one level. There's no second story on pretty much any building except for those 2 Atlas sides, so you're going to be on the ground most of the time, and it'll be interesting to see how the play style differs between these two teams, because obviously we saw Incept take a pretty convincing search and destroy win last time, 6-2. We'll see whether the change of map and change of style will bring the team of Cyanide back into the game.
I'm interested to see how this first round plays out, and how, you know, how maybe the first round opener can maybe influence the entire map itself. Well, the bomb's going to get picked up there by Joltegra once again, and we're going to be seeing what they can do. Of course, rushing over to this A side up first, Carnage just dips straight into green, and I mean, a player spotted him, and he's able to spot those players, but no one has thought to check over through the back trailer area of the map, and Carnage is off to a great start, but unfortunately, it goes down to waste.
Yeah, one player's getting taken down from each team. Vibes going to take down Quincy there. Jake's going to take down Jolt. Kriv taking down Lakey. So all the kills going down quickly there, and it's going to be Jake up against Vibesy, and Kriv sees one, going to try and back off that gunfight there in the window, now pushing in, tries to go behind him. Nice play there by Jake to get in behind. Just going to jump across towards the bomb just to check this one, as Kriv is just sitting over in mid-street. I think Jake has spotted him and knows that Kriv's there. He's going to get the scope out, change back to the ASM-1, go for the contest. Kriv wasn't ready for it, but he was able to dodge that one anyway. Jake's going to go in, get that kill. 7 seconds left, but he's not going to have time, so nice work by Kriv just to play the clock and get that bomb to explode.
Yeah, and he's going to be hoping that that bomb doesn't blow him up as well. Luckily, the bombs in this game don't go through all the walls, and he's going to stay alive. He got 3 kills, but unfortunately, he doesn't get the round. And I mean, I mentioned the first round going towards, you know, it could be an influence towards this map. And I mean, if they go round for rounds, things are destined for them.
Yeah, that's right. And we'll see what happens in this round. Jake's going to be one taking the bomb. He's got the scope in hand as well as an ASM1 just looking over there in a hospital. There's one player that did just cross, so he did miss him. Vibesy is in there. Excite's going to be pushing in, and Vibes is going to get that kill. Excite not able to do anything there. Jake struggling to get in this window still. 3-0 though, so you can't be too critical of his performance so far, and 3v4 in favour of the team of Cyanide.
Right now you do have Jake with the bomb going over to this A side, of course, once again with that Moore's thermal. Still seeing, yes, a little bit of heat there on the thermal scanner. Tries to go for the shot, unfortunately does fall defeated there to that one. Both Jake and Excite have fallen. Quincy has picked up this bomb, and they are going to be looking once again to go over still to this A side, pushing that one, maybe looking to swap on over regardless, checking over through all the places. And Lake was able to actually take down Joltegra at the end of that one. Quincy's going to be pushing this one, and he's trying to search for this player. Now he does spot one coming over to the main street, but no, he will get shut down. Lakey also falls. That's going to be 2-0 to Cyanide.
Yeah, 2-0 to Cyanide, and I think definitely has changed up the way they've played. The difference in map, Terrace obviously, as I said, very much a tiered map, and you can get that height advantage on the other team, and Incept used that well. Doesn't really happen here on Detroit, very flat, and it seems like Cyanide have been able to work their way back into the game, or work their way into the lead so far on this map. Because of it, they've been able to take a lot of gunfights off the team of Incept, especially in hospital where Vibesy was dominating. He's 3-1 currently, just going to throw a nade over the top to try and get it to drop onto that A-bomb. Doesn't quite connect with it. Excite going to go for that nade and take out Joltegra, and Vibes now in a 1v3 situation against Lakey, Excite and Quincy.
Things turned sour really quick right there as we had the other round, ended up finishing quite quickly after that. That's going to be the first round to the squad of Incept right there. That, you see this round ending kill cam. Quincy had that positioning, able to spot him, able to pick off an easy kill. You saw it earlier in the round as well. They're able to pick off those kills that they needed. They're able to then clean up a nice early aggressive round. And if they can keep doing that, then they can keep putting those rounds on the board. Every time there's sort of been a delay in the round, if something's gone a little bit slow, a little bit of time has been wasted, we've been seeing Cyanide take out those rounds. When we saw a quick round go, it went over to Incept, and maybe that's saying something.
Yeah, well, definitely. Lakey got the first very quick, and now they're going to try and push this one, Incept, over towards this B side. I believe I saw Vibesy there in hospital trying to get some nades out. He's used both of them up now. He's going to try and work his way across. Cruz going to take down Jake, and Lakey and Excite both just in this side of the map. Lakey now left on his own in a 1v1. One player on A, one player right back at the spawn. Vibes is going to see him. Lakey's going to see Vibes. Let's go out. Tags go out. Lakey's going to have to get himself out of that one. He's got the scope out. Sees one, gets a tag as well. And all tags so far for Lakey. No kills so far in this 2v1.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky feat now for him to take, and let's see if he'll be able to do it. Of course, just using and unusing those exo, but gets the shot there on Vibesy, and he's not going to be liking that one, Vibesy. It's a 1v1 situation now. Joltegra taking on Lakey. Now, Lakey's, he's waiting at the back of these lockers, and he's just really thinking, well, with the player, I think I'm going to move over, but he's going to spot that player, and Joltegra is going to start running, and you're going to be having Lakey chasing this one. He spots him, and he's able to pick off the kill. Nicely done, and Joltegra.
Big kill.
I mean, you saw him plan that. You saw him plan, and he turned around and he was waiting at the ambulance. He rotated there purposely. And let's look at this again from Lakey's perspective. Lake is able to jump straight there from the contention. Joltegra is not able to contest after that point. That's going to be the kill, and that's going to tie things up 2-2. What a clutch there by Lakey.
Yeah, Lakey played that well, and he drop shot it. And as soon as you drop down, you can't aim up that far. And as soon as Lakey exoed, double jumped up, then Joltegra wasn't able to follow him with his shot, and that's why it seemed like Lakey took a lot of shots there. But he took that second last shot. Last shot would have killed him, but he just got up above Vibesy's aim, and there was nothing that Vibes was able to do. So now we're going to see what they can do on attack. We'll jump on board with Jolt. He's 1-4, and we'll see if he can pick up any kills here. He's just kind of the back of the map though with the bomb.
Let's see now with with our bomb carrier, what is he really going with in this one? Because You know, he's looking to go over to this ramp side, of course, being delayed, waiting for his team to maybe clear something up, swapping over to the players over at the Atlas, though there's going to be Carnage, as they are, you know, they know there's a player there. There was a couple of shots out. He does spot one over at the schoolyard window, and I don't exactly know what his teammate was doing. I mean, look at that. He's able to get out of there. He's able to hide behind the barrier as well, and, I mean... yeah, he was shooting for quite a while. The player was in the Atlas, didn't want to contest it, waited till it was too late, then lost sight of him. Even though they've only got 2 players up now, it's now a 2v2, and I mean, you see Carnage lined up a double, only able to take down one. Once again, another 1v1 situation. Jotegra's in this one. Can he win it? Yes, he can.
Oh, nice shots.
And they're going to take the lead now, finally, 3-2.
Yeah, some nice shots there. 3-2 now becomes the score, and round for round, really, so far in this game, and we'll see how the teams continue on with this one, whether that's going to give Jolt some confidence. He was 1-4 before the round started, now he's 3-4, and those 2 kills I definitely think will give him some confidence to go into this defensive round now and just stop any Incept push, but we'll see what Incept can do to try and counter that one. Quincy needs to step up, 1-4 at the moment. Let's see what he can do. He's got the scope out to start.
Let's try and find, you know, that player specifically. There we go. Okay, scope out. Swapping over, though, as he doesn't seem to be picking off any scope kills. Everyone seems to have a scope nowadays, swapping over between them. You use it either, you know, always as that overkill attachment, normally with the thermal scope as well. 3-2 still, though. Of course, you've got to note that 3 mark means that Cyanide are halfway there to securing the map, and therefore the series, and therefore... becoming the winners of this midweek. Number 19 plays outside the hospital window. That's going to be Excite taking down Vibesy took out Jake in return. So it's now a 3v3 situation, and it is you know, swapping between these players. Still the bomb up in the air of where it should be going. Excite with this bomb will now be moving over to the bomb site itself, but he's going to be using it more as cover more than anything to plant with, and there we go. He's going to start that plant, and his teammates are going to try and cover him. Nice sniper shot to do so, but the nade comes out, takes him down, stops that plant, and now we've got a 1v2, Kriv in the 1 position.
Yeah, Kriv knows that the bomb's down on that A side. 21 seconds left. He sees Lakey there, just starts to sprint, and didn't really react to that, poking out. 3-3 becomes the score, and we definitely have a game on here in this search and destroy. Lakey, that was his 8th kill of the game. He's 6 rounds in, he's 8-3, so only died in half the rounds. He's on a 2 streak at the moment, and playing extremely well, keeping his team in this game. This is the last map of the grand final of Advanced Warfare Championship Series, midweek number 19, and really don't know which way it's going to go.
Yeah, it's been going round for round. It's been going up in the air. Nice nades and shots out, though, from the Cyanide squad to make it into a 4v2 situation. Shots out over into green as well. But, you know, we're going to ignore that because he didn't really go to any valuable asset. I guess they're scoping it out, but those players are already long dead in this one. But what I do want to note is the player that's on the flank. That is going to be Quincy. Rocking with the IMR, your favourite weapon of choice. And let's see if he can make something happen. The bomb has been planted. He's going to be slowly creeping up here into yellow. Spots one, gets the shots. More players are there. Gets the second one as well. Turns for the third. So close. He got the tags, but the IMR failed him that day. Now it's a 1v2 for Lakey to take.
Yeah, Lakey got the scope out for a player that was about a metre away from him. Not sure if that was the best weapon of choice for that situation. He's going to get the 2-piece as well. Get Jolt, and that is going to be the round for Incept. And a great play there by Quincy. Almost got the 3-piece. That would have been a massive 3-piece to get him in the game. It was still big with the 2-piece. He just read those players like a book, and they didn't really have any answer to him at all. Quincy playing it nicely, getting his team back into that game and allowing Lakey to have the opportunity to take a 1v2 rather than a 1v4. And I've got to say, I'm loving these spawn nades here by both teams in S&D. There's so many spots on this map that you can throw spawn nades and drop it onto spots where players push very, very regularly. So it does a lot of spawn nades can change the meta of how a team plays a map, and it's interesting to see how teams are adapting to those nades that are coming out, especially Jolt being able to nade pretty much any spot over there, that A side. Kriv's going to be able to get a nade over on Jake to block that B push. Excite gets a kill there on Kriv, pushed up nicely. Quinn's going to take out Jolt, and now Carnage in a 1v3 situation. He's got the barrel, and there's a player actually right behind him looking out that window.
He's going to be circling for this one. He's trying to get that angle. He spots him, but it's too late. 5-3 right now. The worst time to allow the opposing team to get a consecutive break is now, because they're up 2 rounds. They only need 1 more round out of the next potential 3 rounds to come. And look at that Excite. He's able to hug that wall. Just wait, watch the angle, watch that crossover. His sole job was to watch that flank. He did it perfectly. He picked off the kill, and they're 1 round away from taking out this series and the midweek.
Yeah, they are, and they are on the defensive side as well, which is definitely easier. Jolt putting out those nades again to try and block anyone off those A stairs there on the hospital side, and it seems to be working, just pushing those players off the A alley, and should be allowing his team to push into that spot fairly easily and get control of that head glitch. But they don't really seem to be taking control of it. When you get a nade over on that A side, if you can push players out of that alley, then you should be able to jump on that head glitch no problems at all. And that's really the whole point of a nade, when you're trying to block someone out of a spot, so you can get some sort of advantage. But it just doesn't seem they've been using it well enough. And Quincy on the flank going to be able to take down Jolt, and Vibes now in a 1v3. 45 seconds left to go, so he's got plenty of time, but he has to make something happen, and it's just not going to happen for him. 6-3 becomes the score, and it's going to be Incept that take out this midweek.
That it is, and it was definitely a great effort there from the other squad of Cyanide to try and fight back. I mean, they had the lead. They had the map lead all the way through. Map 1, they took it out. Map 3, they took it out. They're up 1-0. They're up 2-1. They just couldn't close it out, and right now, I mean, they're able to take it out 3-2. So congratulations to Incept being your midweek 19 champions here in the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series. Swapping over to that screen now. Of course, that is the end of our production here for this one. But while we're here, we'll talk about a little bit of the stuff coming up for a couple of minutes, and that is, of course, coming up in terms of order. We do have multiple different things coming on up in the coming weeks. We do have this weekend on Sunday the 19th of April, two competitions being held, one for Call of Duty and one for FIFA. Call of Duty will be our pay-to-play ODC number 5, I'd like to say, but it's a pay-to-play ODC, and I believe it's number 5, and it's going to be $50 per team. It's always some great funds, our pay-to-plays. And the second event on will be our FIFA qualifier for the Vivid Game On Expo, coming on up on the 23rd and 24th of May. So that's always great fun. Of course, qualifying is always great, because not only is it free to play online qualifier, but if you come in the top 4 of that qualifier, your entry ticket, your general admission pass into the Vivid Game On Expo is covered by CyberGamer. So that's always a great thing. And of course, live at the event for FIFA, it's a flight, it's a fully expense paid trip to Malaysia for their Go.ESC, the Go International Esports Cup over in Malaysia. There, so that's always a great thing. The week after that, on the 2nd and 3rd of May, will be the Call of Duty qualifiers. Now, for the Call of Duty, the prize at the actual event itself is just an invitation. You'll still need to make your own way there. However, 100% of all entry fees collected will be going to that first place prize to help them get their way there, and second and third, and get some nice cool product prizes as well. But the qualifiers for that will be on the 2nd and 3rd, 2 separate qualifiers, top 6 in each go through, and then of course the final 4 positions will be left as a wild card. And we also do have a Gears of War 3 ODC on the 3rd of May as well. So we've got some exciting times, as well as the finals being wrapped up for our CGP League in the coming weeks. Where in round 1 we've had one match already played from yesterday. The final match should be played sometime this weekend, I do believe. So we've got some exciting stuff coming on up. And if you're a fan of the Vivid Expo, Vivid Game On Expo coming on up, there's not just only FIFA, there's not just only Call of Duty 4v4, but there's also PlayStation, for Call of Duty 5v5. Always some great fun. I'm sure Locke is going to be excited for that. We also do have Hearthstone. Also got Counterstrike Global Offensive. So we've got some crazy competitions. That's just our competitive competitions, by the way. We also have some casual games going on down there as well as some, some racing, some fighting games, as well as some casual Call of Duty and stuff like that. So it's going to be a great time. That's, of course, once again, on the 23rd and 24th of May. If you want to check out more of that, be sure to either check out our Twitter at CGAWCS, our recent tweets, or go ahead to au.cybergamer.com. But before to follow all the CyberGamer social media outlets, you've got our Twitter, once again, at CGAWCS, our YouTube, youtube.com/CyberGamer.com.au, our Facebook, facebook.com/CyberGamer Network, and of course this MLG.TV page. Give it a follow, it's much appreciated, and yeah, that marks the end of our production here for tonight's production. So we'll be back ideally sometime this week, most likely on the weekend sometime for either our CGP finals match or our pay-to-play ODC, but we'll be back with some more content coming up this weekend. Stay tuned for that. But until then, I'm Myksta, joined by Lachdog, and until then, we'll catch you later.